fact, I have in front of me 64 that works just fine, but was incredibly dirty. Works. Case was filthy. Most chips soldered in. Alright. I'm still seeing remnants from that last machine. Ugh, this machine. Ugh. But really, it looked like, I mean, there's still, it looks like soot. You do know how, but anyway, hey, the machine works. So we'll put this for the good ones, and at some point, I suspect I will clean up the case and reunite it and its parts. But I'm thinking, firstly, the case itself is going to have to just go in the water and be soaked. For a long time. I think the keyboard's going to have to come right apart and all the keys soaked as well. Everything. It is just filled. Now, I thought I was finished with Commodore 64's. I really did. Anyway, I went into the pool room just for one last look, and I think I might have a couple in boxes, and that's what I was kind of like, just saying, oh yeah, I've got a box here, I wonder if there's anything in it. Well, I looked down, and there was a 64. There are, so it's missing the F7 key, there are no notes upon it, none at all. So I don't know what to expect. It could be quite fine. It could be a disaster. I don't know. But that's why we're here. The power light comes on. I have, well, everything seems quite fine. The keys are a little dirty. But not bad. Let's write a quick program to fill up the screen with X's. By the way, the program I wrote was 10, print, quote, X, quote, semicolon, colon, go to 10. So it'll just keep printing X's next to each other forever. Anyway, filling the screen, if there is something wrong, it might show it. But there seems to be nothing wrong. I suppose it would not be a bad thing to see if the dead test reports anything, or if the SID chip works or not. We shall see. One thing, it is December 29th. So if it works, keyboard expensive. Could use tidy up F7. Broken. And now pretty much we're just waiting to see if the SID chip sings. But it's not. Oh, there it goes. The SID chip sings. Now, do I need to know what kind of board is in here? Oh, not really. Certainly I see a shield. I do. Maybe I can tell. I believe the board that is in here, and I could trust this out. Oh, it seems there's a little tape residue, like maybe at some point I did have this marked. Imagine. Do I need to know? I suppose it's worth, as we're here, it is worth the 3 screws. So it would. Oh, look at that. They're Phillips. So that, more than anything, has me thinking that indeed this will be a big full-size board. I think. Just pop those up there. One of them escaped off the back. Wonder if there's a way. Oh, that comes off nice. There's probably a way to put a 64 on scale and be able to predict. Where is that thing? Right about there. There we go. And be able to predict what board it is. Oh, okay. Look at that. I don't need to open it further, but I can tell you it's a tiny one. And how can I tell? Oh, well that. And this is strange. Maybe the top is not. But see, the whole thing about having the LED right there is you only need a tiny little wire. The keyboard connector is there. That is on the small version of the board. It is. Well, I know what it is now. I don't need to prove it to myself because I know what it is. So, with great care, I can seal this up. I'll take its original screws. I'll put them back in. Even without seeing the small board completely, I know it's a small board. So I can mark it. +3. And most of those boards do not have much in the way of socketed chips, especially the big, I don't even know what it is, I should look it up. The big pin that must take the place of other chips, or the big chip, works. Small word said okay. Well, we're doing fine. So we will add this to the pile of goodness. We shall. One thing that's unfortunate is it did actually stick the serial number sticker in the square here, which is fine and dandy. It would fit nicely, but it is askew. It is, let's see, why do we have serial numbers? 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's in the millions. It is. I wonder though, like I'm not sure how many millions of these they made, but I think they had different numbering depending on what plant. But somewhere on the website that keeps track of such things, where you can register your Commodore 64, it does have the youngest, or the oldest. It has the oldest, and I think it also made note of the latest serial number that has been found. But mind you, not everybody is registered there. Not yet. I don't remember the thing. I think C64 preservation .org.com .some. Anyway, I'll have to look that up. Anyway, we have another working Commodore 64. And as I said, I think I'm almost done. But I gotta go check some boxes. And I think somewhere I have one. I made mention not long ago, maybe in the previous episode, about how school boards had enclosures and things. And no, I don't have a Pet 64 or anything like that. But I think I have one of those enclosures with a 64 in it. So I best have a look. I best do that. So thank you for coming. I will put this on the pile. I have not counted how many are on the pile, and it's more than one pile, because if I put them on one pile, well, I think there would be an avalanche, and that could be good. Can't be good. So, until we meet again, thanks for coming.